Random House Audio presents New Market, a guided tour from Jeff Shaara's Civil War battlefields. What happened, why it matters, and what to see, by Jeff Shaara. Read for you by Robertson Dean. New Market. The Shenandoah Valley, Virginia, May 15, 1864. What happened here? As Grant drove his massive army into a confrontation with Lee at the Wilderness, in the Shenandoah Valley, what was to have been a tightly compact hammer blow was moving south as well. This right wing of Grant's pincer was entrusted to Major General Franz Sigel, a 40-year-old German-American. Though Sigel had shown some promise at the battles of Wilson's Creek, Missouri, and Pea Ridge, Arkansas, many of his senior officers believed his greatest talent was his ability to keep his men organized in a retreat. But, as the highest-ranking German-American immigrant in the Army, Sigel held considerable political pull in Washington. A large number of German-American troops had joined in the Union effort because of their high regard for Franz Sigel, and the War Department was justified in believing that Sigel's prominence in the field was essential to keeping up enlistments from that part of the northern population. Though Grant and Henry Halleck had only minimal confidence in Sigel, Grant could not avoid the fact that Sigel's current seniority among the troops positioned at the mouth of the Shenandoah Valley made him the logical choice to command the right wing of Grant's grand plan. Grant had every reason to expect Sigel to be successful, since Lee's army would have their hands full east of the mountains. Though Sigel's force was the smallest of Grant's three prongs, Grant knew that there was no effective Confederate defense in place to block Sigel's way. The potential reward of Sigel's success seemed to Grant to outweigh the risk of putting a man in charge who had not necessarily demonstrated tactical brilliance. Sigel's occupation of the Shenandoah would place the South's most productive farmlands in Union hands, and more, would give the Union troops access to the only major east-west route that passed directly through Massanutten Mountain. The road was a gateway that could allow Union forces easy access through the passes of the Blue Ridge Mountains to bring serious pressure to Lee's army from the west. It was known as the Luray Road, and west of Massanutten Mountain it intersected the main Shenandoah Valley Pike at a small town called New Market. The Confederates who were quickly gathered in the southern part of the Shenandoah were led by Major General John C. Breckinridge, who had shown considerable skill at Shiloh, and whose flank attack had...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?